Now the next technique that we're going to talk about is I'm going to teach you some basic highlighting and contouring. A perfect way to add color to your face is by doing what we call sculpting the face. The beauty of this technique is to add depth to the skin and shape to your face, but it looks completely natural. Now there is a lot of crazy things y'all are seeing on those tutorials on YouTube and all of that. But we definitely, when we contour and highlight, we really want this to look natural. You know, if you were going to be in a magazine or you were going to be on stage or in a video, those techniques would be okay because people aren't really up close to you. So we definitely want to keep this natural. You want to create more depth to your skin and shape to your face by blending multiple shades of different foundations and powder in specific areas. Adding dimension and color to your face will definitely give you that more youthful glow. So what we're going to teach you, what I'm going to teach you, is like just a quick 5-minute way to look 5 years younger and 5 pounds thinner. Does that sound great? Well, let me see. How many of us have looked in the mirror and we thought that our face looked too full, or we would call it too fat? Usually it's just fuller. We won't call it fat, but we want to make it look slimmer. So what we're going to do is just create a subtle change, not surgery. We don't want to think about surgery with this powder, okay? So when you start to use some colors, you're going to want to select two shades lighter for your highlighter and 2 shades darker than your foundation for your contouring. So think of the highlighter, it's going to bring things forward. So supposedly the most perfect shaped face is an oval face. So that's what we're going to start to do, is create the oval face with our contouring highlighting. So light is going to bring forward. So we're going to think of it as the thing we want people to see, and dark color is going to set things back. So it's kind of going to take away things we don't want people to see. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So you're going to choose. You can choose from pressed powder. Today I'm actually going to use some loose powder to contour with, but you definitely want a smaller brush. I'm going to suggest trying either our little compact brush that fits in the compact, the little angled brush, or you're definitely going to need more brushes than just one brush set, okay? So you can get our brush sets in multiple sets to do all of these different techniques. We have great brushes. Our brush set is $55. It comes with like a total of 5 brushes and a roll-up bag. So great quality brushes, and you can do everything with our brushes that you're going to need to do. Today I just happen to have a different brush. So what I'm going to start with is I'm going to use 2 shades darker than my foundation. And I just like to work in my mineral foundation just like if I was going to apply it all over like this. And then I'm going to come back and use my lid, tap, tap, tap. And then I'm going to start, and I do have handouts for you on this. So I'm going to start at my forehead, and I'm going to work in, like, let's just say, you could think of it as a C. So I'm going to chisel out the hollow of my cheeks. So remember, I'm wanting to hide this part. And again, I want this to look natural. I am not wanting people to see my foundation. And because I need a little more youthful look along my jawline, I want to create a shadow there. Okay? So I'm going to start on my forehead. Again, what I'm wanting to do with this is create the oval of my face. Okay? I want people to notice that. And I want to create a cheekbone there. And so I'm just going to chisel this out here, along through here. And I'm going to blend along here. Okay. So I'm going to blend in a little bit more here. You got to blend. We really don't want people to see lines, so we've got to So as you can see, again, I know you've seen some wild stuff out there on YouTube. Okay, now I'm going to do a little bit of highlighting. So I'm going to use mineral, and I'm going with Ivory 1. Like I said, you can use the powder for this if you want the pressed. Now, when you're using this as a highlighter, actually, you can also contour, and you're going to need a small brush for this. If you're going to contour, you would take your, you also want to take your contour, like come down the bridge of your nose like this. So, from the nose, we're going to paint this. Okay. So when we're contouring, we're going to do that. Okay. Again, I do have handouts for you on this. Now we're going to, I'm going to need a smaller brush because I'm also going to use a light matte. Never use your highlighter that has a shimmer in it for this technique. So we're going to come down like this with our highlighter, and then I'm going to use my mineral brush, and I'm going to go in the center of my face. Never the highlighter, okay, that has shimmer. There is going to be a place for shimmer, but that's going to be somewhere else. Here, here. Okay, here. Remember, the oval is what we're wanting people to see. So that's going to just be the center of our face. So that's where we're going to highlight, keeping the outer part of our face darker. And because I want to kind of like, I want it to be my eyes, the skin to look a little tighter around my eyes. So make sure you have your eyes well hydrated. After you put your eye cream on, you can always go back and use the hydrating cream, the oil-free hydrating gel. Perfect for under your eyes, because that skin is going to show wrinkles a lot quicker. So we want to make sure that you keep them hydrated. So we're going to put this mineral powder here just to make the skin look rested and light and tight. So a highlighter matte under your eyes. Now I'm going to show you how at this point, I'm going to go over my face with translucent powder. Again, instead of using the powder brush that comes with our brush set, I really love our mineral brush for this. So I'm just going to set all of my makeup with my, and I love to go on my eyelashes with the translucent powder. So I'm just going to put translucent all over this to set my makeup. If you're oily skin, this has actually got oil absorbing properties in it. So it's going to, the oil is going to come through this before it comes through the surface of your skin. So we're going to do translucent powder just to set your makeup. And if you're dry skin, this has fillers in it, so it really is going to even help your wrinkles to be less noticeable. A coat on your lashes is going to give your mascara something to cling to, so it's actually going to make your lashes look longer, and it absorbs the natural oil in your lashes. So when you're putting it on your lashes before your mascara, it's going to help your mascara to dry quicker because you have put that on there, and it's going to absorb that oil so that the mascara will dry quicker. So translucent powder, this is only $16. The brush is $10. And of course, your translucent, or excuse me, our mineral foundation is $20. So this is basic highlighting and contouring.